Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Tag Team Scotland with shenryyr. He's that grumpy guy that doesn't let me do what I want. Say hi, guys. Say hey. Hey, you. Hi.
Hello.
He doesn't want to say hi because I'm giving him a hard time now. We're about to do our mission. I'm hoping we get the same mission, the trade one again. I think we can both agree that that's a good mission.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love getting mercantilism. It's my favorite.
Don't forget that before we take the very first diplomatic idea, we need to enact the policy.
I'm
Idea
sorry.
cost minus 10%.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
There's just like no way that doesn't pay for itself, right?
Yeah.
Because
well, sort of.
it's 120 points for 10 years. So the question is, would we enact three policies in 10 or three ideas in 10 years?
Hey, look at Fez. Wow. And unfortunately, they didn't get IFNI, so we can't fabricate on them. Darn it. And we didn't get the mission, did we? Darn it.
No. We'll just have to improve the defenses. We need more money, Shen.
Let's make more money.
Well, it'd be easy to make more money if we didn't have a really expensive advisor. I'm gonna lower maintenance for a little bit. We're not going to war.
Let me check if Muscovy's interested. Oh yeah, Muscovy's like, put me in. Wait a minute, it says Sweden is allied to Austria? What? Oh, Austria's defender of the Catholic faith. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Sweden is allied with people that we can't attack. Okay, how about this? How about instead of worrying about... Okay, here's an idea. This is perfect.
I'm all ears.
You've got to listen to me this time. It's good advice, okay? If we have Austria in a war with us over trade, they can't defend Sweden. So we declare a trade war on Austria by removing our embargo, and we beat the crap out of their navy. They can't do anything because they can't get down to our territory. They can't get through France because they're rival to France. So there's nothing they can do on land, and we dominate their navy. We win that war automatically simply because we can blockade ports, and they can't. We get a ticking war score from that. So we're guaranteed to win the war against Austria. Meanwhile, we declare war on Sweden.
The only downside with that is we wouldn't be able to call in France and Muscovy because we're in two wars. And if we peace out Austria, what's to stop them from joining Sweden's side in the defense?
That's true. We would just have to peace out Sweden before we peace out Austria. But you're right. We wouldn't be able to use Muscovy against Sweden.
Which is kind of a downfall.
Okay, here's how we do it then. Okay, we declare the war just right now on Austria. We fight Austria, and by winning, they lose Defender of the Faith.
That's true. I like it.
And most importantly, we make more money, which we were just talking about, because they can't embargo us if they have a truce with us.
How long will that truce last? Just 6 years, probably.
It depends on what war score we use.
God, look at those province powers he has. Holland, 50. Antwerp, 36. We need those two provinces. They have to be ours.
We're already spending a relationship slot on Austria anyway. And that's actually another drawback. We've got a relationship with Austria, so if we attack them, we got to pay stability.
Oh, that's right. We just need our king to die. So many things we could do when our king dies.
But, it might even... I mean, if we have the relationship with them anyway, we might want to just take trade power from them. Because it's reduced cost. The thing is, if we use that trade conflict, CB, it's reduced cost. Instead of paying 60% war score to get transferred trade power, I think it's only 30%.
I still wouldn't be interested... Assuming our king die, are you going to wait for our king to die before we declare the war?
I think so, yeah.
Then I wouldn't want the extra relationship after the war.
I don't know, though. See, you're willing to go over the relationship limit for willy-nilly no reason. I'd be willing to go over it to have 50 or 60 or whatever the percentage is of their trade power in our primary node against our only competitor.
That's true, and it's going to be good for at least another 12 years because Netherlands can't spawn until 1550.
And most of their trade power is provincial. So it's not like by going to war with them and destroying their navy, then all their trade power is going to be gone. No, they get 112 from their provinces.
Those two provinces are 86.
It's insane, yeah.
We need those provinces.
But we can't fabricate on them.
Well, we can once we have England, right?
Let's just pray that our guy dies.
Yeah,
60.
we can't do anything until he dies. We seriously can't do anything until he dies.
We could
That's
just
so
break
sad.
the royal marriage.
No.
Would you be willing to pay?
No, no.
Why not?
That's just too many points.
100 admin points to not sit on our thumbs?
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it.
Hmm.
What's your thought?
I'm thinking we would have so much more construction going on right now if we didn't have a level 3 advisor that we don't need.
We're making 15 ducats a month, even with this guy.
It's only because we lowered maintenance, though.
Still, it's good money.
I'm gonna go all the way down to nothing, actually, unless... There's no real risk of rebellion right now, is there?
None.
Umbria, Lincoln.
This is where having the humanist idea group completed is just so nice. It's so nice. That lowered nationalism is amazing. So what's the idea cost right now? 320. So if we took the policy now, we could probably go ahead and hit the first exploration idea.
Yeah, take it down to 320. Or no, take it down to 280.
Oh.
And we could get a colonist going. But where could we actually reach anything?
We haven't finished our core, have we? No, we're at 60%. But yeah, we should be able to reach Brazil from there. Why don't we wait until the core is done?
So how do you want to colonize? Do you want to go for... Like, I want to have colonial nations that are actually strong and can fend for themselves. Because I don't want to have to deal with, like, winning their wars for them every time.
You know what I've had works pretty well is when your colony goes to war, just give them subsidies. They're really good at fighting when they have subsidies.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, look at this, Mr. I don't want a level 3 advisor. +1
What?
stability, plus 40 admin points.
Okay, but you should have boosted stability before that. I think. Before we were at +1. Anyway, it doesn't
Oh my
matter.
goodness, we have an option to make English our primary culture. No way.
How come I get none of these events? Doesn't matter. English is already accepted, so. All right, we can take admin tech 11 and get the bonus 20% production efficiency.
Sure,
Being,
go for it.
Equal to time. Might as well take advantage of that. And that gives us a new national decision as well. The Popery Act.
Popery Act. Whoa.
Ooh, free missionary strength. Might as well.
Done. Well, Switzerland flipped reformed. Yeah, the religious map is very interesting. I like seeing so much reformed. This is good. Man, so what's your guess on how long James III will live? He's 60.
He'll make it to 80, probably. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I just sent a few more trade ships to the Lubeck node. We were making 33.2. And that barely changed it at all. So, that's fine. Okay, we can get our colonists now.
Yeah, but let's not.
Well, we should do the policy first, yeah.
Hansa is friendly, and they just embargoed us. A very friendly embargo.
Yeah, well, it's because we're trying to take money from Lubeck. They don't like it. They're a little upset about it.
We have a CB on them. Why?
Because they've embargoed us and we didn't embargo them.
Ah, gotcha. So it's only one way to get that CB. It has to be a one-way embargo.
Correct. Yep,
Gotcha.
so whenever we want, we can get our CB against Austria by just revoking our embargo.
That makes sense.
And the AI, sometimes, if they're afraid of you, they will cancel their embargo too. Like, if you embargo them, they'll embargo you, but they won't want it to be one way because they don't want you to have the CB.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you can always cheese the system by just waiting till they embargo you, revoke the embargo, and then declare war. Because they don't revoke it right away.
What's it, just the end of the month?
No, it usually takes them a couple months before they make the change. For some reason.
Well, look at that. We can see Delaware and Connecticut.
Connecticut?
That's how it's spelled.
Where?
You don't see?
I see Chesapeake.
Oh, I don't think there's a problem called Connecticut. It's called Kinnepec.
Oh, I thought you were saying like...
That's half of Connecticut.
I thought you were saying Connecticut, and you were pronouncing it Connecticut.
Oh, because of the spelling on the map? No.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Connecticut.
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced.
I know some of these English words.
It's just how it's spelled. There's a C before the T, so it's Connecticut.
Connect 4.
Yeah, that's what I always think of.
Alright, so we're literally just doing nothing. I think we should attack Austria.
No. No.
What, you just got your free stability? I think we should just do it. Let's just...
I want my king to die.
I want money.
I want to attack Austria and I want to attack Sweden, but both of those are preempted by our king's death.
I guess. Whatever you say, boss.
But you don't agree?
No, you're right. I mean, if our king dies, that'd be really beneficial right now. You get a lot more diplomatic points for colonization.
Kind of surprised France hasn't attacked Brittany. That's usually what they do around now. Austria is sitting in Antwerpen, Ghent, and Hennegau with 60,000 troops. Just watching us across the sea. Look at that. That's disgusting. Why do you have our transports just sitting in the ocean?
They were on an automatic fleet transportation mission. And they're too dumb to actually dock.
Well, another mission to claim England.
We'll take it,
like those.
even though we don't need the military points, though. I think we should save up to like 900, or like as soon as we're ready to colonize, we should do the policy. But ideally, we'd want to save up so we can get as many of those ideas enacted with the policy active as possible.
Ooh, Sweden has 17,000 rebels. Oh, 30,000 rebels. Oh, that's beautiful. We need our king to die.
The next military tech level, I think, is definitely worth paying to be ahead of time on.
Oh yeah,
Tactics level.
What's coming up? Tactics. Yeah.
Tactics.
Supply limit too. Nice.
We're doing okay.
Well, our core is almost in, so we'll have to see our colonization range after the core comes in. Because if we have the range to colonize, I think it's worth it just to get started. Because look at how quickly South America is getting taken.
Yeah. Well, that is what Castile does. They've got their... Do they have their guy yet from their actual... No, they don't have their bonus colonist yet. Look at that. Castile only has... They've only done 5 ideas. That's it.
Wow, that's... I wonder if they had Enrique in charge for a long, long time. Because he's a 000.
Could be. And France and Aragon's on 11 ideas.
Wow, how do we have 14 ideas and France only has 7? What?
Tuscany's got 15.
Yeah, but Tuscany starts the game with a 666. He gets an excuse. Oh, we can tech up. You ready to tech up?
Military?
Yeah.
Probably not. Well, we're at 950. You want to re-roll a general or two before we do that?
We can just wait for
Might as well
January. It'll be 10% cheaper.
Yeah. And then we should probably try to build some more armories or something if we actually had money.
Alright, the core's in. I suggest taking the thingamahoosit and the idea.
Alright, before we decide, we have a lot of potential provinces to core. Do you want to just go straight? Here's what I'd like to do. I've been wanting to do the colonization game for a while now, and in this patch, like 1.8 or 1.9, they made it so you can't sell provinces to your colonial nations if it's outside their colonial region. But
oh, look at this. We can colonize the Caribbean already. Look at our range. Madeira is so good.
But if you attack another country and then transfer occupation and give it to your colonial nation, you can still make a mega colony.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having a mega colony.
Just one?
Yeah. One big, huge one. Because the thing is that's stupid about it is, like, if you want to raise tariffs, for instance, and you've got 5 colonies, you've got to spend 5 times as many admin points to raise tariffs.
True.
If you just have a big mega nation, then it's easier to manage. They're better at fighting. They're better in almost every way.
The one downside is they won't attack anyone outside of their home colony region.
So they won't start wars, but you could still feed them land by attacking other countries for them.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do whatever.
We can. No, let's do it. Let's make one big mega colony. What would you call it? Lesser Britain?
We could call it Mega Colony. Mega Man. So the thing is then, how would we do it? We would want to choose a colonial...
Go on.
Would we just start in the Caribbean and have that be their home?
It's probably better to have their home in North America because trade flows north in the colonies.
And because in order for them to not have distant overseas penalties, their capital needs to be on South America or North America. Can't be on an island.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the first place to colonize should be the Caribbean for us.
But that's going to cause them to spawn a nation there and become...
That's only if we finish 5 colonies there first.
You don't want to go straight for 5 in, like, Colonial Guyana or something? You want to actually just go for the Caribbean? Okay.
I think I just want to put 1 colony on the Caribbean and then saturate the coast of North America.
Okay, sure. So which one do you want to pick?
Whatever doesn't need much policing. Like, maybe St. Lucia. It's only 4 axes.
St. Kitts, 6 base tax, 1,000 natives.
Yep, St. Kitts is best. Alright, is that in range? You bet your ass it is. Alright, so let's take the policy.
Okay.
Done. And the first idea. Done. It also gave us bonus 10% national tax. Quite nice.
And you sent the guy already?
He's on his way. Oh, well, let's see what his name is.
David Cochrane.
Cochrane. All right. Excellent. Well, we have started the colonization, everyone. Man, they've been crying for that for a while. We have heard your pleas, and we have decided to agree with you this time.
Have you noticed that we still have some unrest and no rebels here, please? Or here, please?
We have provinces called No Rebels, please?
Yeah. No rebels here, please.
Oh. Yeah.
People are going to be so mad about that. They really don't like when we name provinces like that.
That's okay.
I can... The rage, it feeds me. I feed on your tears. I don't think we worry about converting Madeira. With humanism, we've got 124% unity. So it doesn't even matter, really. What do you think about Shen?
I'm just renaming Ireland.
What? Sheep class beer. Let's see. You really are starch component. Starch.
Starch.
Starch. Does that make any sense?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You keeping that advisor. You're stubborn.
Staunch.
Staunch is the word that I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I come into
60...
the government window just so I can rub his bald forehead as frequently as possible.
You see the 63,000 troops Austria has in Netherlands?
Yeah, I think I mentioned that, yeah.
That's kind of scary.
I think the AI knows that a war with France is likely, and he's showing France not to fuck with them, because France only has 44 guys.
And yet Austria only has 37 ships, 17 of which are galleys, which means they're probably in near Venice.
Yeah, they're useless at fighting.
We could obliterate their navy. We could kill them so easily. They do have a lot of allies. If we attack them directly, we're going to have to fight quite a few dudes.
Wow, what a good event. We just started the colony, and instantly, oh, you've encountered the natives, plus 200 pop.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Do we want to... We should probably send at least 2 regiments out there. Why are the natives at 700?
Because that was part of the trade. You lose 300 natives, and you gain 200 colonists.
Okay.
Oh, we finished our temple and sheep. How nice.
I kind of feel like we should send something down there. I don't like leaving colonies unguarded.
Well, I tell you what. How about we leave this one unguarded? Now listen here. How about we leave this one unguarded, and then when it's done, we can use it to recruit like 2 guys and 2 transports, which can be our New World fleet.
No, I don't like that. I veto that decision.
All right.
I'll handle getting troops over there. Don't worry.
You're gonna take all of our transports.
No, I'm not. I'm taking 2 infantry. Just 2 infantry. All we need.
So you say our king's gonna live to 80?
Probably. We're at 999 military right now, by the way.
Oh, darn.
I think we should just take the... It's January. Let's just take the tech.
Done. So we now can... Oh, Tertio! Woohoo! Welcome to Tech 12, everyone. Oh, so good. So good. Do you like Tertio?
Yeah, I'm fine with them.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. Well, are you ready for a break?
I think we're good. Yep. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you soon.